Hello, welcome to my channel. We will be doing question number 6 right now. This is a bit challenging question. Okay, so it has several parts. So part 1 is that we need to find, you see, we have given a circle. Radius of the circle is R, and inside the circle we have a triangle ABO, right? And the angle subtended at the center is 2 times theta, right? Okay, so we are talking about a triangle ABO, and right now in part 1, we need to find the length of the side AB. Okay, remember we can use law of cosine whenever we are given two sides and the angle between them. Okay, so the third side we can find using this formula. This is, I call it A, this is B, this is C, and this angle is alpha. Then you remember the formula from the law of cosine, that A square is equal to B square plus C square minus 2BC into cosine of alpha. Okay, this is the formula used to find the third side when the two sides and the included angle is given. Okay, the same case here. So this side is given, this side is given, and the angle between them is given. And we need to find the third side. Okay, so third side is AB. So AB square is equal to this square, this is R square, plus the second line is again, second side is again R square, minus 2 times A into B, B into C. So this is again R square into cosine of the angle between them. So this is cosine of 2 theta. Okay, so I hope this is all clear. So this is going to be 2R square minus 2R square into cos of 2 theta. If I take 2R square common outside, inside I have 1 minus cos 2 theta. Okay, now we will do one more substitution. Remember, cos of 2 theta is equal to cos square theta minus sine square theta. This is one of the basic formulas. You need to know this thing. And by the way, what is sine 2 theta? Sine 2 theta is 2 times sine theta into cos theta. We should know all these things by heart. Okay, now if I replace cos square by 1 minus sine square, it will become 1 minus 2 sine square theta. And if I replace sine square by cos square, it will become 2 cos square theta minus 1. So these are the three formulas for cos 2 theta. I will use the middle one over here, this one. Okay, from here you can see that 2 sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta. Okay, so I will substitute 1 minus cos 2 theta by this thing. So it will become 2r square, sorry, 2r square into this part is 2 sine square theta. Okay, now if I take square root on both sides, then the side AB, it is going to be 2r sine theta. Okay, I hope it's clear. So part 1, sorry, it is the length AB is equal to 2r sine theta. Okay, now the second part of this question, it says, given that the perimeter of the shaded area is 20, show that, okay. Now this is a shaded area. It consists of two things. One is a straight line and one is the arc, right? Okay, and inside this we have this shaded area. So the perimeter is equal to the straight line distance AB. We know this is 2r into sine theta plus this arc length. Remember, arc length is equal to r theta. So this is r times theta is 2 theta. So this is 2 times theta. Okay, so from here, if I take okay, and we are told that this whole thing is equal to the perimeter is given as 20 centimeter. Okay, so if I divide the whole expression by 2, I will get r sine theta plus r theta. So if I take r common, it is sine theta plus theta and equal to 10, right? And r from here is equal to 10 divided by sine theta plus theta. Okay, so this is second good part of the question. Now the third part is, okay, given that r and theta can vary, find the value of dr by d theta at this angle. Okay, so r is known. I can write it as 10 times sine theta plus theta power minus 1. So now if I want to find the dr by d theta, it is going to be 10 and then the power and then sine theta plus theta power minus 2 into derivative of this term. So sine theta's derivative is cos theta and the derivative of theta is 1. So this is my whole derivatives. Okay, now if I simplify it a little bit, it is going to be minus 10 and then 1 plus cos theta and divided by sine theta plus theta power 2. Okay, now we need to evaluate this derivative dr by d theta when theta is pi by 6. Pi by 6 means 30 degree. Okay, so minus 10 into 1 plus cos of pi by 6 divided by sine of pi by 6 plus pi by 6 and its square. Okay, so if you remember, cosine of 30 degree is under 3 over 2. So this is 1 plus under root 3 over 2 and divided by sine of 60 degree is 1 by 2 plus pi by 6 as it is, and we have to do the square of this whole thing. Okay, so if I simplify it, then its numerical value comes out to be minus 17.81. Okay, now the last part, the third part, sorry, the fourth part. Yes, the fourth part of this problem is that given that r is increasing at a rate of 15 centimeter per second. Okay, so that means dr by dt with respect to time. This is 15 centimeter per second. Okay, the r is increasing, so this is with the time. So dr by dt is this thing, and dr by d theta is this thing, and we need to know the d find the corresponding rate of theta. Okay, so we have to find d theta by dt. This is the thing we need to find out. Okay, so using chain rule, you know that d theta by dr is going to be d theta by dt into dt by dr. Okay, so from here you can see that d theta over dt, this is what we need to find out. This is equal to d theta by dr and divided by dt by dr. Sorry, I think I made a mistake here. Dr by dt. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to erase some part of it. Okay, basically what I was trying to do, sorry if I remove this all. Okay, sorry. So, um, we know that dr by dt, dr by dt, it is going to be dr by d theta into d theta by dt, right? Yes. Now we are in order. Everything is in order. So it means that if I want to find d theta by dt, this would be dr by dt and divided by dr by d theta. Okay. And I need to, let me try to see it over here if I can finish it. Okay. Now dr by dt, this was given as 15. Okay, so this is 15 and divided by dr by d theta. So dr by d theta, we know this value was this much. Okay, so minus 17.81. Okay, and then we simplified this whole thing. It gave us minus 0.842, and the units are radians per second. Okay, and why is it negative? I think it's clear. If radius is increasing, okay, radius is increasing, and the perimeter of this shaded area is kept constant as at 20. Okay, then of course the angle has to reduce. Okay, and that's why we are seeing a negative sign over here. Okay, I hope you understand everything. If you have any question, you can always ask me in the comment section. See you in the next video.